Guess who's back? Back again. Whatever. You know, I can't change how people act. I can't change their moral compass. I just saw somebody say, oh, it makes me sad to see her videos. My grandma was like that on her chemo before she died. And they're saying it to be hurtful. And they think it's wrong for me to see it, not wrong for them to say it. So, it won't matter who I am to them. Just like I can't wrap my head around their actions, they can't wrap their head around a good person's actions. They know they're lying when they say things. But I don't know how much in their life they would sacrifice to live the lie. But it doesn't matter to me. So, with that said, for people to be like, oh, she's angry, she hates her life. You don't know anything about my life. It seems to me like you guys are the gang of bullies that hate your life, but I don't care anymore. I'm just going to make the 2 videos I want to make, but they have nothing to do with you guys, so sorry. I was thinking about, how people, they have their version of what they think heaven is, And I think, like, say you're a person who is really activist against poaching elephants, okay? So you're at this, you're in the jungle where they're poaching elephants, and you actually literally throw yourself in between an elephant and a poacher. I like to think that that person's heaven is going to be like they don't know, like they don't know they died. But they did, but they don't know that there's like a merciful God kind of thing. That's what they mean by merciful. Not that someone could sin all their life and then, I'm, I accept you into my life. I accept that you died on the crossroads, so I'm forgiven of my sins. I, I believe you died for my sins. You're the, everything I did in my life that was rotten is all forgiven. No. When they say merciful God, I think that's what they mean. Like, no God is going to let that person that threw themselves in front of that elephant to save its life is going to let them think they died in vain. He's not going to do that. He's going to make them think, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, I lived? Like, wow, that was a close one. And, there's the elephant that they tried to save. And then they see, like, a lot of other elephants and think they're really making this difference. But those are, like, elephants that probably got poached. They're in that guy's heaven or that woman's heaven, whoever that active, person was that jumped in front of that bullet. In their heaven, there's like an abundance of, these elephants that this merciful God let them save in their mind's eye. I don't know. It's just a little theory of mine about the real, when people say, oh, it's a merciful God, it doesn't mean you could be mean. And in that last moment, say, oh yeah, he died for my sins. That's not what it means. It means you have to be a good person. And you're having, there's a merciful place for you, It's like what you want to see. Like, say your son is like a serial killer. Of course, there's loads of people who don't want to see that person in heaven, but they don't see him anyway. But that mother, like, say she's a wonderful, wonderful person, but to go to heaven and be like, but my son's not here because I was a failure as a mother. You know, that wouldn't be her heaven. So a merciful God allows that son to be the son she wanted in her heaven. Anyway, take care. It's just my theory. Peace, love, and tacos.